leadership lessons embedded in that story. And there's a number of lessons of just about people's behavior. And one is just our inability to assess risk in any reasonable manner. And so let me just talk about risk. One of the things that a lot of organizations that want to limit the use of tools that we use in our farming practices, a commonly held standard is anything that would increase the potential for death by 1 in a million. So let me tell you what increases your chance of dying by 1 in a million. Smoking 1.4 cigarettes will increase your chance by dying 1 in a million. Drinking a half liter of wine increases your chance of dying by 1 in a million. Spending an hour in a coal mine doesn't help you any. That's increases by 1 in a million. I love this one. Spending 2 days in New York increases your chance of dying by 1 in a million. Okay, traveling 6 minutes in a canoe. 6 minutes in a canoe increases your chance of dying by 1 in a million. 10 miles on a bicycle, 150 miles in a car, or living for 2 months in Denver because of the altitude and the radiation. So obviously, for most of us, we look at the risk benefits. If we see benefits for ourselves, we ignore the risks. If we think the benefit accrues to someone else, we want to limit the risk, even if it's an unrational fear of that risk. So you hear people talk about things like the precautionary principle, which says you're not going to do anything that puts people at risk. Well, if we applied the precautionary principle, would we have electricity? Would we have cars? Would we have airplanes? I think not, because clearly those have significant risks attached. The other lesson in here is one that sort of dovetails with the fortune cookie fortune that I carry in my wallet, and it helps me kind of keep in perspective what you need to do in your daily lives and leadership roles that all of you assume in one point or another in your lives. And the fortune says this: it is simple to make things complex, but it's a complex task to make them simple. And so as we go through life, we ought to help other people around us figure out how to keep it from getting too complex and how to try to do things in a way that just make good common sense. Thanks. Appreciate it.